Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So we are finally starting the Bachelor challenge. I am so incredibly excited. You guys have no idea how long I wanted to do this. Forever. Since Jen came out with this challenge, I was like, I have to do it one day. And today is the day. Even though we're not going to start the challenge today. This is more like an introduction video. So I'm gonna introduce you to the Sims, tell you a little bit about them, and make a little bit of a house tour, I guess. I'm gonna show you around the rooms and the backyard, even though you saw it already, but yeah, no, we're gonna do it anyway. Let's get started. Let's meet contestant number 1. So here we have contestant number 1. Her name is Michelle Diggs. And as you can see, I don't know, I feel the second I look at her, I'm like, okay, she has to be really interesting. I'm pretty sure she has a very, very cool story behind her. But I'm going to tell you the traits. So she's jealous, she's mean, she's an art lover, and she is domestic from her aspiration. She wants to have a successful lineage, and this is the sim that I made. So to tell you a little bit about her, she is a clothing designer, I guess that's how you say it. So when she was very, very young, she had this dream that she wanted to be big and people notice her and she'd be like famous because of her work. And she decided to go to Bridgeport and she lived there for the longest time. She was a star pretty much. Everybody knew who she was. But the problem is that she was so famous and she had so much money and so much everything that she didn't, I mean, she had everything, but she didn't have what she wanted the most, which is a family. She wanted to get married and have kids, and she couldn't because she was so focused in her career, and she feels like her time is gone pretty much. Like she just wasted her life. Like she's old. She feels like she's old when she's not really. She's just an adult. She has her entire life ahead of her, and we'll see. But she's very interesting, and I feel like the fact that she's jealous and mean can, like, you know, push people away. She's mean and all, but she doesn't want to hurt people. It's just she can't really help it, and that has really taken a toll on her life because she hasn't been able to like keep a man by her side. So that's pretty much what troubles her the most, that she feels like her time's slipping away, that she's gonna be too old to have a baby, and she just wants to find the right guy. So our next contestant is Agatha. Oh my god, okay, so bear with me because this name is in Spanish, so we're gonna have to do something. But her name is Agata Tulia Cadore, I guess. This sim was created by one of my friends, and she is very interesting as well. She's sitting in here like a princess. She is meant to be like a real living Barbie doll, and she really is. She used to be married to a really, really wealthy man, and she got divorced because, you know, sometimes things just don't work. She got divorced. She was just heartbroken, devastated. It was the worst. She felt like she was gonna die until she got her share. You know, when you get divorced, you get a little bit of money from your husband, especially if you have kids or stuff like that. She doesn't have kids, but she got her share from that marriage, and then she forgot all of her problems. Then she decided to go on to her next target and find a man who could make her happy. So that's pretty much why she's here, even though our bachelor is not particularly rich, but we'll see. She's good, she's cheerful, she's family oriented, and she's alluring from her soulmate aspiration. What I find really like interesting about her is that my friend used to play with the sim back in The Sims 2, so she has like a huge history behind her, and that's why I really wanted to get her in this challenge, because I feel like even though we didn't really know her whole story, she has a huge history behind her. Like the fact that she was married, she married because of the money, because she's like a trophy wife. That's just the description of Tulia. She doesn't like when people call her Agatha, so we're gonna have to call her, you know, let's make a bit of a change in here, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to call her in Spanish, it just messes up with my entire like my whole pronunciation is just it's gone. I really need to do something about her name. I can't just call her that. And she doesn't like, guys, she doesn't like when people call her Agatha. So we're gonna call her Cad. Is that, yeah, we're gonna call her Cad because her last name is Cadore. So Cad, yeah, we're gonna do that. So she's good, she's cheerful, she's family oriented, and she's alluring from the soulmate aspiration. So next we have Jaleesa, Rosa, and you guys are killing me with the names. You really wanted to give me a hard time pronouncing names. But yeah, so her story is that she used to be bullied really bad in school. People would pick on her all the time. They would just bring her down constantly because, let's be honest, she's a bit of a tomboy. She dresses like, you know, a boy. I don't think that's bad at all. But people around her just didn't get it. They didn't get her style. They didn't get that she just didn't like the same thing that other people liked. So she decided to come into this show and try and find someone who could understand her, who could love her the way she is. And that's pretty much all she wants. She's not asking for much. She's just asking for love and for someone to really see the good in her and not like the way she dresses, because that's just dumb. She wants someone who can actually see who she is, and that's why she's here. So her traits are romantic, she's a foodie, she's creative, and she's gregarious from friend of the world aspiration, and she is lovely. Like, I am seriously in love with her. I'm gonna leave all the names of the sim and the names of the people who made them on the screen somewhere and on the description below, so you can, you know, download them or whatever you want to do with that. So for our contestant number 4, we have Elise Valentine, and she's a kind of girl who likes expressing herself in any way, through social media, through painting, through makeup, through everything that you can express yourself, everything that's like artistic. She loves it and she wants to like exploit that, and I love that about her. She's like the kind of girl who just really doesn't care about what people think, that she just does her own thing and doesn't care if people like it, if people hate it. She is like her own boss, like people say. She does whatever she wants. She's not rebel. She's not like the kind of person who you would be like, oh yeah, that girl, she doesn't like take orders, she doesn't do anything, like, you know, she's just herself and herself and herself. It's not like that. It's just that she likes to be creative and expose her art and show it and like be everywhere. She's very friendly, she's very like outgoing, she likes talking to people, she loves talking to people. She feels like it kind of takes a toll on her the way she is. I feel like all contestants in here are here because they want to find real love and they want to feel understand, but this is beyond that. I feel like Elise is not here to like, you know, find the love of her life. She's here to make bonds. She wants to surround herself with like good people. I feel like that's the main reason why she's here, even though she of course wants to like fall in love with the Bachelor and everything. And Elise's traits are clumsy, romantic, creative, and muser from the painter extraordinaire aspiration. And I have to say that I changed her aspiration, even though I said that I wouldn't do that. But I felt like everybody had the same aspiration, so I changed it a little bit to fit her style and everything. So I hope that's okay. So for contestant number 5, we have Esther Luxford. I'm sorry for this pronunciation and the names, but oh my god, guys, I don't know how to say it. Esther, I don't know. I'm sorry. But yeah, so Esther in here, she's clumsy, she's gloomy, she's family oriented, and she's domestic from the big happy family trait. And I love this sim. I really do. She is the definition of goody two shoes, in my opinion. She got in this place because she feels like she doesn't feel old, but she feels like she's old enough to have had at least one relationship in her life. She has never been kissed. You know, she hasn't really had relationships, like any kind of relationship with boys, and she wants to change that. She wants to get married one day. She wants to have a family. So the only way is for her to like meet guys. And it's been really hard for her because she has this like mentality that guys are scary when they're really not. I mean, they're people just like us, just like girls. But she's a bit scared of men. And she decided to overcome this fear of hers and, you know, try and date someone. She, like I said, it's not like she doesn't want to have a relationship. She wants a lot. Like, she really wants to be with someone, but it's just scary and she doesn't know how everything's gonna go down, and it's just like a scary place. But she decided to come here and see if she can meet the love of her life and maybe form a family. For contestant number 6, we have Riley Holland, and I am in love with her, even though I say the same about everybody. But I truly picked these Sims because I fell in love with them. And Riley is a little bit complicated. As you can see, she's not having it at the moment. Riley is self-assured, she's a dance machine, she's creative, and she's alluring from the zero romantic aspiration. She loves to dance, she loves to go partying, she loves to meet new people, she loves to be in relationships, and she has been in way too many. And I feel like that's her problem. She's very creative. Like it says in here, she has a lot of tattoos, and I feel like she can look a little bit threatening, I guess. She has like this badass look, so it can be a little intimidating, but she really isn't. She's really sweet. She's just confident. I feel like she loves herself. She's like, yeah, I'm good looking, I look good, I have a good body, I love my tattoos, what can I do, you know? And I love that about her. I love that she's confident to the point that she's like, yeah, that guy is dying to meet me. I love that. And she came here because she just wants to experiment. I mean, one relationship more on her list, it's not gonna hurt anybody, really. For contestant number 7, we have Harley Holland. And yes, Holland, just like Riley. So these two are sisters, and I saw them in the gallery and I fell in love with them. I mean, how genius is that to have two? They're not twins, they're sisters, but how genius it is to have like family inside of this place. It's just, I don't know. I fell in love with the idea. I fell in love with the Sims, so I had to have them in here. So Harley is romantic. She's geek, cheerful, gregarious, and has the leader of the pack aspiration. So I feel like her, you know, personality is pretty self-explanatory. She's like your girly gamer. She loves everything that's cute, everything that's, you know, pink and girly and makeup and all that stuff. And I love that. I feel like Harley is the kind of girl who attracts like really attractive people, you know, in general, boys and girls. Like, she's surrounded by beautiful people. And I it might sound wrong when I say it, but like that's how it is. Like, she has always her crew, her squad looking good, you know, going places, taking selfies and uploading that Starbucks picture on Instagram. That's her in a nutshell. So I feel like Harley would be like the girly gamer who would play The Sims and like be so girly. I don't know. Not to say that The Sims has to be girly or anything, but you know, everybody can play however they want, and she's very girly about it. So I really like it, and I like that they're in here together. And to be even crazier, they hate each other. I mean, you can see in her styles, they are very different, and they really love each other when they were kids. Even though Riley is a few years older than Harley, they had a really good relationship, a really good relationship. But as they started getting older, both of them, they started going different paths. And I feel like Harley didn't really share, you know, Riley's love for tattoos and like being in a lot of relationships. And not that that's related. I feel like there's a stereotype that tattoos are related to promiscuity. I don't know the word. Dang it. I wanted to make that serious, but I can't. So I really don't want to like feed that stereotype. I really don't. But you know, Harley wasn't really feeling her sister's style. So they kind of got separated, and they can't really stand each other because of that. But I feel like there's still love. Like they still care for each other. It's just that for like the show, for everybody else to see, they want to be like, oh no, I don't want to be seen with you. You know, like we don't look like we're family. That kind of stuff. For our last contestant, we have Myka Mendes. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea. But Myka is the kind of girl who's constantly working, like she's doing right now. So she's a workaholic. As you can see in here, Myka's materialistic, she's a snob, ambitious, and a business savvy. From the mentioned Baron aspiration, so she works 24/7, but there's a reason for it. She doesn't work because she likes working. She works so much because she has a kid. As you can see in here, Micah has a son, Kane. He's a teenager. He's currently with his grandmother, Jocelyn, at home, watching what's happening in here. But Micah really wants a man in her life. She was married when she got pregnant, but she lost her husband. She died in an accident, and she was just left alone raising her kid with the help of her mother. I mean, I feel like Myka wouldn't really have gotten anywhere without Jocelyn. She helped her so much taking care of Kane. It was like her rock for everything. I mean, losing a loved one is never easy. It's horrible. You feel empty. You feel like you're missing something, and that is Myka. She feels like she has something missing in her life. She has like this gap that she cannot fill. So she came in here in hopes that she will find that little piece of the puzzle that she needs to, you know, complete her life, because she loved her husband to pieces, but he's gone. She can't really do anything about that, and I feel like she tried to make herself feel better by working, and that meant leaving her son behind, like not giving him the love that maybe she wanted to give him, but she just couldn't. I mean, it's always hard, but she's here. She's trying to make things right, and we'll see how it goes. So for our Bachelor, I'm about to introduce you to Zach Fletcher. Oh my god, guys, are you ready for this? This is his room, by the way. That's his hand, and oh my god. Are you guys ready? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are. Okay, so this is Zach. Oh my god, he has a very interesting story. So Zach is self-assured, outgoing, active, and domestic. He has the big happy family aspiration. And this is where it goes really crazy, because Zach lived with his dad. His dad owns a car workshop, I believe it's how you say it, but like a place where they repair cars and sell and whatever. I don't even know. But his dad used to repair cars, and he used to work all the time. His mother died when he was very young, so he didn't have his mother around. And he always wanted to have a family. He always wanted to have like a big, happy family, like his aspiration says. But his dad was just too busy working. He has his own business. You know, it's always hard when you're working on your own. And he had to make money. And it's really hard when, in those businesses, when you get money depending on how much you worked. So you have to work a lot, and even then you don't get that much money. So Zach grew up pretty much alone, even though he had his friends and girlfriends and whatever, but he didn't really have that family support that he always wanted. And he has a family, actually. One night he was drunk. He was, partying with his friends, and there was this girl that they knew each other, but they didn't really do anything to be with each other. But he met, let me see if we can see her in here. He met Rachel, and you can see her traits and everything. So he met Rachel, and they were just drunk and having fun, and then it happened. And 9 months later, Hannah happened. So it's funny because they just had one night together, and it wasn't a big deal. And they didn't really talk to each other again, until they found out that they were pregnant. But they just, I don't know, it's like that thing when you see people and you know who they are, but you don't really have a relationship with them. And that night, I don't know, they wanted to meet each other and talk to them and be like, you know what, I've seen you forever in here, like, tell me about you. And then that happened. I mean, Zach does have this history of being a heartbreaker, of being, with a lot of girls. And Rachel, I don't know what happened in her mind, But they did it, they did it. And she didn't really want to tell him. She just wanted to, get rid of it. But he really wanted a family. Like, he always wanted a family. Not in the meaning that he wanted to have kids with a woman that he didn't really knew. He just wanted to, like, have brothers and his mother and whatever. But I mean, if this is what life is giving me as a family, then I'll take it. That's like what he thought. So he just said, you know what? Let's keep the baby. I'll provide for it. We're just going to be fine. I'm going to take care of it. It's going to be my kid. Because Rachel doesn't like children. So she really didn't want to have this baby. But he was like, no, don't worry. This baby's going to be mine. It's going to be fine. You don't have to be around, even though she is. Like right now, she's the one who's taking care of Hannah. Hannah is his kid. But Rachel loves Hannah, but more in like a friend way. She doesn't feel like it's her mother, They don't have that motherly relationship. She's not like teaching her anything. She just goes sometimes and brings a present or something. But Zach having a kid, he really doesn't want Hannah to go what he went through. He wants her to have a mother. He wants her to have more siblings. And that's why he's a bachelor. That's why he decided to do this whole thing and make a family. And I love that. So here we are, guys. I showed you everybody. Oh my God. That was hard, I'm telling you. So now for the house tour. So here you guys see the front of the house. It's beautiful. We're in Willow Creek. We have that view. Who are these people? So we have that beautiful, gorgeous view. This is the entrance. So we're going to go in. Let's look at the first floor. So you come in, you have a piano. You have a little, I don't know. I forgot the name, but like a hall, I guess. There's another name for it, but I don't remember. You have a little bathroom. You have the kitchen, the dining area, which is pretty big, and I love that. If you didn't watch my announcement, I guess, of this challenge, this house was made by my friend, the same friend that made Cad, as we're gonna call her now. Then we have the living room. We have, a cozy fireplace, some music to play, and that's pretty much the first part of the house, because this is like separated. In here we have like a movie room, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but they can watch movies and TV and whatever they want. Then we have a bathroom in here, and we have an office in here. I was really tempted to make it a gym, but I was too lazy because it looks so good. I didn't want to ruin it. So it's going to be Kat's office, I guess. Or maybe Myka can work a little bit in here. I don't really know. They have this stuff we have downstairs in there, but we're not gonna go there in a second. We have the pool area, which is delightful. Oh my God, I wish I wasn't here. And again, it reminds me of the Pleasant family from The Sims 2. It looks just like it, like all this wood stuff. Oh my God, memories, all the memories. Then we have a place to sit down, some planters. We have a barbecue. A bar, which is really important. I'm pretty sure most of these girls are gonna want to have a drink now and then. Then we have this thing in here, no idea the name of it. They can paint, they can tell jokes, they can just hang out in here in presence of nature. They have this like pond. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I love it so much. Then for the second floor, we have all the bedrooms. So this bedroom, let me remember because I don't really remember very well. This bedroom is it's Kat's and, if I'm not mistaken, Harley. So these two are gonna be sleeping in here. They have, everything that they could ever possibly want. They can meditate in there. I don't really know what Jaleesa is doing in here, but it doesn't matter. They have a TV, some clutter, computer, some flowers, very girly, very pink. I love it. Then the bathroom, all the bathrooms are the same. And I didn't really think of, like, I made the rooms before the contestants, so I didn't really have preference for anybody. Like, oh my God, they're gonna get the best bathroom. No. But this bathroom is the biggest of the other ones, and they're all the same, pretty much. So then we have, this is Jaleesa and Esther's bedroom, and it is so beautiful. This is my favorite bedroom so far. I love the screening there. I love the colors. They have a bookshelf. I love this little area over here that Myka is just stealing right now. The bathroom in here, just like the other ones, they all are the same. Then this room is Elise and Riley's bedroom, and it's pretty colorful. I feel like it's a bit more artistic than the other ones, and since they're creative and all, I wanted to give them an easel, and I love this. Oh my god, you guys know that I love this. Like, what is it? I don't know the name, but I love it with all my heart. Then their bathroom, just like the other ones. Then we have the more mature people bedroom. I don't want to say that. They're not old, but they're older than the rest of the people in here. We have Michelle and Micah's bedroom. And it's a little bit more neutral, I feel. It doesn't have that much color. And all of them have a computer. And then the bathroom. And the bachelor's room. I love this room, guys. I decorated all the rooms, by the way. The entire house was already decorated, but I did the rooms. Yeah, so fun fact. I love his room so much. It's so cozy. And like, I just want to... It's perfect to like invite people. I made it thinking of that, like girls are gonna come here now and then. So I really like it. And we have a sitting area over there with, you know, he can just spy the girls while while they're like, you know, swimming. That's creepy. We're not gonna do that. And I love this little corner. I love that. Okay, and then we have a balcony with some stuff to drink and stuff. The others pretty much it. I almost forgot about the basement. Oh my goodness. So the basement, there's the stairs down to the basement, and this area is gonna be like the date area, so it's closed to everybody but Zach. And the girls can only come in here when they are about to have a date. Not about, when they're going to have a date with him. So we have a massage table and chair, and they're going to have a great time in here. We have an arcade thing, and in here we have a gym for everybody. This is like, everybody can use this, but this room, it's going to be only for the bachelor and a lucky girl. And yeah, so that's the house. I'm really excited. I love this house, by the way. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. So I really want this challenge to be like really, so you guys can like interact a lot in it. Like you can choose who you want to stay, who you want to leave. Tell me in the comments who's your favorite, who you think it's gonna win. Tell me in the comments if you see your sim. I'm sorry again if I didn't use your sim. It's not like I was like, oh my god, no, I hate it. No, I loved every single one of them. You have no idea how appreciative, I don't know the word, but I'm so happy that you guys participated. I really want to make this like ours instead of mine, because you know the channel is ours, it's not just mine. So I really hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe because it's going to get so crazy in here. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.